What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2022 Top Series 2 third hobby case break. Number 18. Number 18. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially for anyone who's new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for almost 5 years now. We break mostly baseball with a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as we can. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks, and when we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get any of our future free breaks, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel. Also, the website. We are down to 2 spots left in Gypsy Queen. 2 spots left in Gypsy Queen. We'll have a full sellout. We had 4 breaks up there. This is the last one we got to sell out. 15 a spot, includes tax and shipping. Every break on there, or this break, because it's the last one we have left, we're giving away a box of Topps Chrome, and we're also giving away a couple Father's Day packs. And then when we do this sellout, we're going to take everybody who is in all 4 breaks, and we're going to random off this bad boy here. Topps Series 2 is going to go to somebody who's been in those breaks. So head on over, 15 a spot, chefsportscards.com. 2 spots left. 2 spots. That's it. And then we'll break that one tomorrow night. Hopefully the 2 spots will sell. And then we'll get all new stuff posted after that. Let's see where we are. Let me check something real quick. Okay. All right. Chrissy, what's up, bud? All right, let's go over teams. D-backs, John G. Braves, Andrew J. Orioles, Tim P. Red Sox, Scott B. Cubs and White Sox, Andrew C. Reds, Ashley A. Guardians and Rockies, John G. Tigers, Timothy T. Royals, Tim P. Astros, Ashley A. Angels, Tim S. Dodgers, David R. Brewers, John T. And Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Ashley A. Mets, Rich L. Yankees, Matthew R. A's, John G. Phillies, Scott S. Pirates, Kenneth K. Cardinals, Richard J. Padres, Craig B. Giants, Scott S. Mariners, John R. Rays, Ashley A. Rangers and Blue Jays, Craig P. And Nationals, John G. All right, let's do it. So you guys all kind of agree that it's a scam this guy's trying to pull, right? Like, I don't know. I kind of felt bad for him at first, and again, I didn't really care that much. But it's just getting weird at this point, you know? Oh, God. Why do people have to be such jerks? There's always something coming from somewhere. I'm dealing with this other issue with my bank right now, where my business account for my other business, not this business, but my other one, you know how, like, when you set up your account with PayPal, or not just them, but any number of places, you verify your bank, like, and they send a small deposit and then withdraw the money from your account? I've had that happen like 3 times on my account in the last 10 days. Verlander and Urias. And I didn't do any of them. Like, I didn't put in for any of them, you know? And I've been calling my bank, and I'm like, you know, what's going on here? Because it looks to me like someone's trying to get into my business account. And I call the bank, and they're just like, we're not sure. It's like, excuse me? Like, you guys, you're the bank. You're supposed to know what's going on here. Help me out. Oh, let me talk to this person, talk to that person, you know. I said, well, you better put it on my account there that, you know, I'm not losing any money to these people. But, there's always a scam out there somewhere coming after you. Pete Alonso, All-Star. Using the phone today, but now he wants another one. Yeah. Yeah, no, John, I sold a phone on eBay like 3 months ago, and the guy's coming back telling me that the phone's not working. That, you know, and then he's crying to me about how the $300 he spent on the phone is so much money and this and that. But he never checked to see if the phone worked until now, which, you know. Kutch for the Phils, Major League Material, a little pinstripe hiding in the corner there. For Scott. Go, buddy. And I honestly have gone like above and beyond to try and help this guy out, like contacting eBay, all this, where I could have from day one just said, dude, go spit. Like, it was like 3.5 months, 4 months ago, you know? Um, and, you know, he's giving me the whole, oh, $300 is a lot of money and this and that. And I agree, it's a lot of money, but if it's so much money, why didn't you check the damn phone when you got it? So, just, it's shady. The whole thing's shady. And then the one that really got me, that made me really stop having any thought that this guy might be trustworthy, was I called eBay. And they were like, no. They wouldn't, even if I said I was willing to take the phone back, they were like, no, there's no way. It's been over 3 months. Corey Seager at $2.99 for the Rangers. 123 of $2.99 for Craig. And they were like, no, you're fully in the right here. We back you up as the seller, which, you know, I wasn't expecting because they very rarely take the seller side in anything. But they were like, no, there's no way. Like, you're not. And I said, like, I'll take it back if it's, as long as it's mine when I get it. I'd give the guy the money back. But they're like, no, you're not. You're under no responsibility. So I told him, you better call eBay and talk to them because, and then he says he called them. First of all, let me say that. And then he emailed me back like an hour later. He's like, oh, I spoke to them. They said it was fine, that you could just initiate the return. I'm like, what? That's not at all what they said to me. So, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That's the way I kind of look at it. I'm just at the point now where I think I would just block the guy and be done with it. Walker Bueller. I mean, it's over a stupid phone. Like, I had way other things to deal with in my life than some nonsense like this, you know? I think the crazy part of it is he says he can't get into the phone. That's his whole deal. But first of all, I erased the phones. I did because I sold my wife's too, and I reset them and erased them just like you're supposed to. I double checked them like a bunch of times. But even if for some reason that's not true, I gave him the code. Mookie Betts. Like I told him, I said, "Oh well, okay. Well, here was the code for the phone. If I didn't, and hopefully you'll be a good dude and erase the phone." And he's like, "Yeah, they don't work." Like, well, then it can't be it can't be the phone I sold you. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Because if you're telling me you need the code, this is the code to the phone. I used it for 3 years. Yeah, or however, a couple of years, however long I had it for. Oh yeah, did you go to that? You went to that show today, John? How was it? Was it busy? Were a lot of people there? A Voight Rainbow and Bieber All Star. Did you get anyone good? Any new? You said you got some graded cards. Who'd you get? Somebody. I'm sure there were Brewers. And for Texas again, AJ Alexi, rookie, numbered 87 of 199. I don't know. Like it's funny to me. I've been a business owner. Made every dime that I have for the better part of 20 years now, owning my own businesses. and some have gone well and some have not, but I have supported my life and my family's life off of, my businesses for like 20 years. And I always think to myself, like, maybe if I was like more of a jerk, I would have been a lot more successful. Like, I think that's like the key. Like, I see what this guy's trying to do with this phone, and like, obviously it's some kind of scam. He's trying to get over on me somehow, but it's like, I don't think I could do that to someone. You know what I mean? Like, and I realize you hear like all these success stories in business and stuff, these guys who are, multimillionaires and billionaires, and, they basically shit on 80% of the people in their life on the way up to get to where they are. And I just don't think I could be that ruthless with people without feeling incredibly guilty for the most part. Superstars in the Big Apple. Lindor goes deep in front of the home crowd. That's a cool card. If I could focus, it would be even cooler. There we go. 6/17 of 2022 from a man Rich. 89 Jordans. 13 update Yelich. Nice. Mac Jones RPA on Wednesday. One in Florida. Looks pretty. Which RPA was it, Dawson? I'll tell you what. I hope Mac Jones. I really do, and I mean this. I hope he has success with all the money that's being spent on these cards. I mean, he did fine for his rookie year. And you would assume, based on what he's done in past history, he's certainly in the right place to be successful as a quarterback. Cabrera rookie. But the amount of money that's being spent on some of this stuff. '89 Jordan. What'd you get that for? How much was that? Ever since his documentary, man, anything Jordan is always expensive, but all that early stuff, especially his non-rookie years, certainly went up in price. Especially if it's graded. Scherzer, the no-hit club. Always have some corner issues. Well, yeah, look, most people will tell you that, like, any card that's not, a standard, like, 35-point card, or, a standard card, whatever you want to say, they're not necessarily smart to grade, for one. Hey, there's a Wander Franco home run challenge card. For, who's got Tampa? Ashley. There you go. It's like the Inception patches, or what I mean, like any of those type of cards. I just mean like the thicker cards with nice patches and stuff. Pretty much anyone will tell you it's a bad idea to grade them, because it's very hard to get, a 10 on those things, because there's so many more edges. There's so many more this. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, any RPA of Mac Jones has got to cost you a penny or two. Got it for $20, really? That's pretty good even for a PSA 8. That's not bad. There wasn't much baseball, mostly basketball and football. Yeah, I noticed that too at shows. O'Neal Cruz rookie. Well, they're. It's funny. I have this Yachty. I have this new kid working for me. I told you guys about him a couple weeks ago. He's doing sorting and shipping, and for now, and his goal is to break at some point, which we'll see. But we were having this conversation the other day, and some of you may agree, some of you may disagree with me, but football and basketball are so astronomical right now, and The first problem with that is you just basically had two kind of shitty draft classes out of both, which are definitely going to hurt. And I think you're seeing some of that right now. Like Prism Basketball came out last week. It's absurdly expensive. I know breakers who are having a very tough time selling it and even making back their money because it just wasn't a great draft class. Cincinnati Robinson die cut. Now, of course, that can all change once these guys play and a few of them break out. But I mean, unlike a few of the past years where you had a bunch of known quantities kind of coming out, other than Kate Cunningham, I mean, you got a couple other guys that are good, but he's the only one who's, drawing anything. So people are having a tough time with it. Football, that huge quarterback draft class was massive, but then this year, wasn't. For Houston, Yuli Gurriel to 71. 62 of 71 for Ashley. To me, and look, I'm a baseball fan, okay, and I've collected baseball cards basically my entire life with a 10-year break in between my first round and my second round. The astronomical prices on basketball and football right now are all well and great, but to me, baseball is always the most consistent over time. I mean, yeah, you have your ups and downs, just like any business does, or any collectible or hobby or whatever. But, whereas I feel like you could see a huge drop-off on basketball and football, I don't think you would ever see it on baseball. Now, on the opposite end, I also don't think baseball would ever get to these astronomical prices. Even though there's some huge cards you can pull out there. And yes, maybe prices are much higher now. And it's funny because I'm just thinking of the card I just pulled, that O'Neal Cruz. Yes, maybe that card is selling for quite a bit more now than it would have 3 years ago. But I always think baseball's kind of the evener. I don't even know if that's what I'm trying to say, but it's kind of. I don't think the swings in baseball would be quite as big as they are in those. And right now, football and basketball are on massive upswings, and for good reason. I mean, there's a lot of good guys out there, and you've had rookies who've had quick success in Mahomes and Burrows, guys like that. You had a huge rookie quarterback class, which potentially looks like there could be multiple quarterbacks that are long-term players. But a bad draft class or two in basketball and football could, really down that market pretty hard. The other problem too with football is you go hard on one of these quarterbacks, right? And I'm speaking from a purely investment side of it, not from a collector, guy who, just likes his team. And, I'm not talking about like PC guys or anything like that. I'm just talking about purely from a money aspect. Someone like Mac Jones could come out and have a couple bad games and that's it. He's done, Throwback Stanton from the Yanks, for Matthew. Like that. Whereas in baseball, we've seen many times where guys get sent down, come back up, have Hall of Fame careers, get sent down multiple times. I mean, I always bring him up because it's the one but Roy Halladay is a great example. A guy was sent down twice to AAA, came back to have, a monster Hall of Fame career. In football and basketball, it doesn't quite work that way. You get your shot and, it's kind of it, You don't produce pretty quickly. I mean, I guess in basketball, they have the D League and they have other places you can go to Europe and stuff like that and maybe work your way back in, but that's not something you hear happening too often. And that's what's tough about these, people who spend these thousands. I mean, look at the Mac Jones, one of one from Prism. That kid pulled it. He sold it for what, 107,000. Guy sold it 3 days after he bought it for him for 180,000. Like, if Mac Jones comes out next year and starts throwing interceptions and, has a terrible year, that's 200K down the toilet pretty quick. Jack Peterson for the Bravos. 12/32 of 2022. Yeah, and again, that's one of the reasons why I love baseball. So, I think I told you guys this the other day. Conor Henderson, perfect example, and that's why I love prospects too. Gunnar Henderson guy. When I literally remember the break like 3 years ago when I was like, what the hell? Like, I spent $100 or whatever, a couple $100 in this Bowman break. I get the Orioles, which in hindsight, it was actually a great class for the Orioles because they had Grayson Rodriguez and DL Hall and, a bunch of guys who were coming up. And I got that card and I just sold it the other day for $400. Garver Rainbow, and believe me, I mean, that's not the common, I get it, but in baseball, there's always the ability for comebacks, the ability for a guy to have a good month, and again, I'm only speaking in financial terms, but, you get a guy, Hunter Renfroe, let's use Hunter Renfroe for an example, a solid kind of player, who's been in baseball for a while, a journeyman, let's call him, and is certainly a starting player in Major League Baseball, but not, I mean, he had a big reputation coming out, but he hasn't been an all-star. I think he might have had one all-star season, but, we're not looking at a Hall of Famer here or anything like that. But if Hunter Renfroe all of a sudden knocks off 15 home runs in a month, all his stuff is going to sell for 5 times what it's at right now, and he could go back to being his everyday player after that, and, you still got your money back out of him, Carter Kieboom Rainbow, Javi Baez. So that's and again, I'm only talking from a purely financial point. I know I keep saying that, but I don't want people to get an impression. I understand there's a different. I don't necessarily think of collecting financially. I don't collect to make money. I collect because I love collecting and I love baseball. If you can make a little money on the side, that's all well and good too. Yeah. You paid $320 for that Mac. What product was it out of? I'm just curious. Mark Kahan for the Mets to 199, 120 of 199. You might have said it. It was a gold standard. Is that what it was? I'm sorry, I might have missed it in the chat. Still, I think 370 is a good deal, man. On a Mac Jones like that, I think it's absolutely a good deal. I love buying at shows. I mean, I don't know that you bought that at a show, but I just kind of talking because of John going to the show and buying stuff today. Guys are always willing to. Dealers are always taken aback by money at shows. They really are. It's, they have a card. Now, look, anybody knows you go to a show, basically you should pay half of what they're asking, unless it's some really absurd thing, Austin Riley. But they just can't pass up cash sometimes, When I was at the last Philly show, I picked up this Trout, PSA 10 Trout All-Star stance card, and it was marked at 150. I was like, how much do you want? The guy, I think, said 70. I was like, I got $40. They're like, I'll take it. All right. They just want to move it. I'm like, I mean, whatever. I mean, the card's worth about 80 or 90. That's what it would sell for on eBay. Who knows what he paid for it? Like I always tell my son, card's worth what someone will pay for it. So, although I am having trouble trying to figure out about this O'Neill Cruz card, to be honest with you. Bo Bichette Sweet Shades. Usually I'm pretty good dead on at figuring out the value, even of something that's a rookie but I've been kind of looking around, and I looked on there tonight. And the guy has 1 to 25 listed for $1,500. And look, I mean, conventional wisdom is it's one of one, just auction it, which is what you should do with one of ones anyway. You really, I mean, unless you're really worried about taking a bath on something, it's the only one there is. So people are interested, they're going to pay. Brujan Generation Now rookie. There's another guy with one up that's numbered to 10, but it just went up. It's got like 300 or 400 in bids. So gold standard at 99. That sounds like a good deal to me, Dawson. A gold standard at 99 for $370. Sounds like a good deal. I don't know, I guess. And for Washington to 50, the old Mother's Day pink, Steven Strasburg, 7 of 50 for John G. Nice one there. Oh yeah, shows are definitely where the deals are. Well, look, I mean, again, it all depends on how you come across these cards. I tend to feel like, and again, some of you may or may not agree with me, but I notice when I go to shows now, recent shows, and I mean, it's only been a few since the pandemic, really, that I've been to, but older collectors are easier to get better deals off of. Guys who have been in the business for a long time. Because I do feel like there's a lot of young guys in it right now who are just in the money aspect, and that's fine. Lance McCullers Rainbow. And they have impressive cards, but I think they're just buying them to be able to put them out there. So it's like when you go up and try to make a deal with them, they're just like, no. Because they've paid those high prices just to get that product in their case, to have it at the show, So they have to sell it. Whereas, like, the older guys are like, yeah, I'll take $40. I pulled this out of a pack 10 years ago, like. It was brand new card shop in Panama City Beach. Went there when I was on vacation. I mean, Dawson, I'm not a football connoisseur as far as card prices go, but honestly, with what I've seen, I mean, it sounds like a very good deal. Just based on the prices I've seen in Mac Jones, stuff like that. And, again, if he comes out and has a good year next year, it could be, and again, I don't know that that's, you have any interest in it in that point other than collecting it and having it, but, it can only go up or down. For the Guardians, Jose Ramirez, home run challenge. All right, so I've been putting cards together because I've been trying to get more stuff posted on eBay and everything. And right now I have, I think, 14 home run challenge cards from this year sitting here. And I haven't done one of them because, as you guys all know, I suck at home run challenge. I have yet to hit one. I don't know how it can be, but it's true. So I was thinking about sending them to Chris and letting him play them all and see if he can win me something. Because Chris seems to have won it a few times. I don't know, Chris. You wanna take a shot with him? I could divide them up. I could send some of them to John. Maybe you guys can like win me one, and if you win any of the rest, you guys can keep the rest or something. Because I just every time I look at them, they've been sitting in a pile, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should. And I'm like, eh. I'm just gonna depress myself if I don't hit one again. It's when I ask how much, and they say, I don't know. Oh, I know, right? Well, that's like guys on eBay are so bad. Like, and I've talked about this with you guys before, but Buster Posey. So when I post a card, and just again, maybe you guys think this is right or wrong. Most of my postings, it's rare that I auction cards. I have buy it now prices for the most part, unless it's rare or whatever. But I will look at the comps, see what they've sold for. And usually what I'll do is I'll post it $5 above the comp with a, make an offer. Trace Thompson for the Cubbies. 795 of 2022 for Andrew. with the figuring that it'll fall somewhere around where the comp is, that what it's sold for recently. But then you get these people, and I get why they do it. They're fishing, and they're looking for people who either don't know what they have or people who are desperate to make sales. So let's say I post something for $59.99, and recently it sold for between 50 and 55. And then I get the guy who offers me $15 for the card, and I just decline it. Like, I don't even want to get into this. You know what I mean? Like, and then every once in a while I get an email from these guys. What, you don't even counter offer me? And I'm like, well, why don't you make a legitimate offer on the card and I'll counter offer you, Shohei, I just figure you're, fishing. If you're giving me, I mean, if you go look at the comps and know it's sold for 50 and I've listed it for 60 and you're offering me 15, I'm not taking you seriously at all. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, decline. And then they get angry. And you're like, okay. Like, what else do you want me to do? Chris, it's funny you say that because I've done that too. I've done the same thing where I've done the whole course field thing. It still hasn't worked out for me. Yeah. All right. Well, Chris, I might take you up on that, buddy. You might find a bunch of home run challenge cards in your package this week. At least if somebody else fails with them, I won't feel like quite such a failure. Again, the crazy part of it is, do you know, I don't play anymore, not for any reason, I just haven't played in a long time. I've won at least a dozen times on DraftKings in baseball fantasy tournaments. Like, and some years back, I used to play quite a bit and won quite a bit. Not, millions or anything like that, but did very well. But I cannot pick when somebody's going to hit a home run. I don't know why. I just can't. Gutierrez Gold, 850 of 2022. You just put it in, Keith? Yeah, I don't understand what it is. And they've been doing home run challenge for a little while now. I mean, and I'm telling you, it's funny, I actually went on the page because if you go on the page, it shows you all the past ones you put in. I've done it at least 30 or 40 times and I've never hit one once. And even my son has said something to me. He's like, I've seen you win DraftKings and you can't pick when somebody hits a home run. I'm like, I don't know why. Like, the gods are against me. That's why I figure if I give them to someone else, maybe, And then, Chris sent me a picture of his Bryce Harper one they got. Made me all jealous. Cronenworth future stars. I was like, damn, I want one of those. Cedric Mullins. I'm sure everyone guessed wrong sometimes. I understand that, but I am telling you, was it last year? I think it was last season. I had like 15 cards. I played them all in the same day, and not one of them hit a home run on that day. And it was like Trout, Harper, Judge, Votto, like Soto. I mean, it was like, honestly, it was like the 15 top home run hitters in the league. And that was my theory. Like, I just want to hit one, so I'm going to take them all. I'm going to play them all in the same, like, Friday night or something like that. And not a single one of them hit a goddamn home run. I'm so mad. I was like, come on. I figured the law of averages would work in my favor. Kutch All-Star. Like, one of them just hit it by osmosis. Like, what are you going to do? Telling you. The home run gods are not looking favorably upon me. That's probably why I haven't played DraftKings in a couple of years. I just know that it's not going to go well. Cubs, we just had a Cubs hit. What do we have? We had the Trace Thompson to 2022. Did we have a Cubs hit? Am I on my mind? No, I guess that was it. The Trace Thompson, that was the only thing. But You can always rewind on the bottom. The DVR is on there, so if you want to go back, or of course we'll do a hit recap at the end. So. Mountcastle, Yogi Berra die cut for the Yanks. You've won the last two? You played 11 today? Good for you, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I thought for sure when I did that 15 thing, I'm like, this is it. This is how I'm beating it. I'm going to basically play every big home run hitter all in the same day. One of them has to do it. I didn't even care who it was. I just wanted to get off the schneid, you know? Not happening. What did I feel like a jerk? But Chris is going to do it for me. He's going to pull it out. So I'm going to send him to Chris, and he's gonna get me one. I don't even care who it is. Nolan Ryan. Honestly, I don't. Although there is a Harper in there, so I'll keep him this side because who knows when Harper's coming back. Speak of the devil, another home run challenge card. Max Muncy this time. For David. There you go, David. You got another one. He's saying you just played 11. Yeah, you got another one to play. Kepler, Donaldson, Lindor, Harper home run cards. See, look at that. You got 4 of them. Yeah, they're just different, you know? And Chris, are they numbered or not? Jose Siri, a rookie, and Acuna. I don't know. Well, I've never seen one, so I don't know. I mean, I've seen a picture. Chris sent me a picture of the last one he got. Yeah, it's just a different card. It's Generation Now Austin Riley blue for the Braves. Not numbered, but a parallel. Yeah, they are numbered, right? Yeah, I thought so. To however many people hit it that day. However many they print it. I'm telling you, if I win one, it's going to be here in the background somewhere. I'm going to be so proud of it over my stupid home run card. People are going to watch me break and go, why does he have a home run card in the back? Like, what's the big deal? I got 8 of them. I'll be like, yeah, well, this is the only one I've got. I'm displaying it. Mitch Haniger. It's taken me years to get this stupid thing. You go ahead and put up your Sandy Koufax bat knobs. I'll put up my home run challenge card. Oh, here's my pain in the ass dog coming up. What are you doing? No. Get over there. And Karen, don't jump up here. That would be bad. Usually don't leave the door open, but my family's away at the shore for the week, so it's just me. So I do have to keep an eye on the dogs, make sure they don't murder each other or anything. Let's see, then I don't even know, but coming in a case. And how they got the G, don't know that. Dane Dunning and Reed Detmers, Generation Now rookie. All right, so we got Platinum coming up at 11 o'clock. And then this week we got Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Try and keep up this Tuesday schedule. Plus, we have 2 spots left on the Gypsy Queen. Well, we might not. Somebody might have bought them by now, but there were 2 spots left when we started. As long as it fills tonight or even tomorrow, we'll break that tomorrow night. So we'll be on pretty much, seems like every night this week. We got more Series 2 this week. Don Mattingly All-Star. Man, we haven't had a short print yet, have we? What else do we got this week? Pristine Baseball. We got Pristine Baseball coming out this week. All right, you're making me nervous being in here. Give me 1 sec. Go outside. Go. Pristine Baseball is coming out this week. We're going to have some of that on Thursday as long as it gets delivered. It should, and it looks like it's on time. Archive SIG retired players this week, but I haven't posted any of it, so we might not do that till next week. But we are doing tomorrow night. We're doing the full case player break of Trinity on Saturday. Those auctions go up tomorrow night. 135 players. For the most part, they're listed in alphabetical order of teams. So, obviously, it's a lot of auctions. Other than maybe about 10 total names, they're by team. So, like, first is up is the Angels and all their players and so on and so forth. So, for example, John's a Brewers fan, so if there's certain Brewer players you're looking for, they're all kind of grouped together. So we're going to do that on Saturday. We're also going to do a half-case tribute break Saturday and some more Platinum Light, which we're doing Tuesday too. We're Platinum Light on Tuesday. So anyway, bunch of stuff coming up this week, so keep an eye out. And I'm going to reload the website this week too with a bunch of stuff, some more breaks, and we're going to have, like I've been talking about, I got some memorabilia stuff coming in too. Jerseys. What else did I get? I got a football helmet one coming in. I got baseball jerseys and some of the signed balls coming in. So that looks a little thick. Let's see. And for the Padres, Tony Gwynn, Silver Slugger for the Padres is Craig P. So, what I thought was cool with the putting up some of the memorabilia stuff is, honestly, the spots are fairly cheap for like jerseys and stuff like that. I mean, I'm just talking about doing like one, and if they're successful and people like them, I'll we'll do bigger breaks of it. But just if you're strolling by the website, keep an eye out for it. We'll get them up this week. It'll be fun. Tony Gwynn. And then the following week is the National. I'm not really 100% sure on how I'm going to do things the week of the National, but I don't expect that the schedule is going to change much. Like, I still plan on being back here to break all our normal days. I might just have to run back from Atlantic City. O'Neill Cruz rookie, but I don't think there'll be any, like we're not breaking that week because of the National or anything like that. Solaire. So we'll see. See how it works out. Yeah, no short prints tonight. Weird, right? Again, that one night last week we had like 3 short prints in one box. And then, it's short print for a reason, I suppose. Another to 71 for Houston. Carlos Correa. 61 of 71. How's he been doing for the Twins, Chris? Doing good? I haven't paid attention to him at all. Nice Correa. I love the black parallels out of these. I think they're like the best. Very Nice. Houston is Ashley. Isn't that? Yeah, the second black Houston in this one. Huh. Interesting. Those things aren't easy to come by. All right. Come on. Let's find a short print in here. Let's find a goodie. A goodie. Yeah, well, that night we had, what, like 4. One of them was a super short print, that Devers, and then we had like 3 others. Super crazy. But hey, you never know. This box could have 3 or something. It'd be good. I do have one more case of hobbies. I think we got a few of them this week. O'Neal Cruz, rookie. Hank Aaron, All-Star. Frank Schwindel. It's a Schwindel. I've got 1046. You think he's going to opt out next year, Chris? Is he not happy there? Or are they not happy with him? I mean, only what, half a season in. I always think it's weird. I know I've said this before, like, players take time in baseball, to get into their new teams. Vogelbach, like, unusual die cut. It's you see it all the time where, even like huge name guys like Correa or Harper, whatever, like, it's like they can't just like jump in. Where in other sports it tends to be a little more, and I don't know why in baseball. It always seems like it takes a little time, a season sometimes or more. For Boston, Christian Arroyo. Ooh, look at that, man. He's excited. That dude is excited. 2022. 11/36 of 2022. It's actually kind of a cool picture. Oh, it's all about money. Hey, Saucy, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? I like that name, Saucy. That's a good one. Boston is Scott. Not many people watching right now. Well, it is Sunday night, too. That's true. I was saying earlier, too, on Wednesday from the National, which is the VIP party and all that, Machaniger, I know a lot of people, I've had more than a few people tell me they're not coming just because of gas prices and stuff. They can't afford to drive down. Do a little live video from the floor of the National, do a walk around. So if you're unable to come to Atlantic City and see it, at least you get a feel for it, taste for it, see what it looks like. I'm sure it looks like ones you've seen in the past, but Wednesday's the VIP party and all that, and then VIPs get in early on the floor, which makes it not quite so crazy. So I figure we'll do a little 20-30 minute kind of walk around. So you guys can check that out. Dylan Carlson, Rainbow, and Cedric Mullins. He said he wants to stay. Boston pounded the Yankees, did they? Well, they need to, considering, the Yankees are 8,000 games ahead. Tell you what, man, the Yankees are no joke this year. Although, we still got a long ways to go. Anything can happen. Sixto. Vladdy Sweet Shades. I'm telling you, whoever wins the Series 2 box, I really do want to know what comes in because I have this really, really weird feeling that there's a Bobby Witt in that box because we found all the other short prints and multiples of some like Julio Rodriguez and stuff. We have not found a Bobby Witt yet. And that box is from like the first case that I opened, and I just have this weird feeling there's one in there. So I hope there's one in there. I hope there's one in here. You know? Your two favorites made the All-Star team. Who's that, Chris? I didn't even look at the lineup yet. Garrett Cole. Is that all that contract was for? It was a 2-year contract for him? Or able to opt out after 2 years? It seemed it seems odd on I mean, he wasn't like a rental. He came over at the beginning of the season, right? He didn't come in over in the middle of the season or whatever. He only signed a 2-year contract. Buxton and Araz, yeah. Buxton is a great example of what I was talking about earlier as a player that takes time to come into his own. I mean, don't get me wrong, Buxton's been a great player for a long time. Austin Riley, but you know, when he was the #1 prospect and all that stuff, it was like, oh, any day he'll be here and he'll be the savior. You know what I mean? And honestly, when he did finally come up, I mean, he played fine, but he wasn't, you know, like some other prospects when they've come up. But I mean, I know defensively he's, you know, a monster. But like he's kind of the example of what I was talking about earlier, where you don't get that in other sports, where you actually get a little time. Spencer Strider, rookie blue. That's a nice hit. Wow. For Andrew, that's a very nice hit. 13/50. Spencer Strider, rookie blue /50. 3-year opt down every year. If you really, wow, that sounds a little one-sided on the old contract, but. Well, I think everyone, and again, this is my opinion, back in the day when Buxton was the #1 prospect and all that, everyone talked about him being this 5-tool player, you know. And when he first came up, his offense wasn't quite there, you know. It took a little time to get going, and the beauty is in baseball you can get that time, you know. Reggie Jackson, now certainly I mean, he didn't belong there, of course he did, he's a great Major League Baseball player, but you know, whereas you get some of these prospects that come up, it's like from day one they're all over it, you know. And now you see that him having a little time to come into his own and this and that has certainly paid off for them in spades, you know, for the Twins. If you win the box, I can open it. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll look. If anybody wants me to open it live, I'll be more than happy to for you. I mean, that's your guys' call. It's up to you. John Means. I don't know. I get this weird vibe from it. It's been sitting here for a little while, and Bobby Witt's the only one we haven't pulled. And like I said, maybe just some wishful thinking too. See, like, it's weird. Like, we haven't found a short print tonight, but we found a 2/50, 2/71. Like, you don't usually find that. It's like all these lower number cards. Manny Machado home run for the Padres. Craig. Old Machado. He's been killing it. Here, funny, I actually have it here. I found this. I forgot I had it. I think it was Delicious Machado I had hanging about. Old Machado Triple Threads booklet from 2018. Forgot I had that thing. Now that I'm talking about Machado. That is true, Saucy. You got that. You got that right, my friend. I agree with you there, 100%. Logan Webb generation now. All right, last few packs, and we'll check out the silver packs. See if we get any bonus action in there. We're due. We're due for a silver pack auto. We have not had one this year. We've opened a lot of silver packs. Kutch, All-Star, back with Pittsburgh. Hey, Chris, can you go in? Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is the third auto we've found of his. This is the third Bobby Witt auto we've pulled. We haven't pulled a short print, but we pulled his auto plenty of times. Come on. Very nice hit. Congrats. Kansas City. Tim, there you go, buddy. This is the third of this exact auto that we've pulled of his. Very nice. Can't find the damn short print to save our lives, but we can find this guy. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Chris, can you go in platinum and tell me we're going to start like 5 minutes late? Very nice. Congrats. It's crazy. Like I said, we can't find the short print, but this is the third one of these we've pulled. Awesome. Very awesome. Congrats to Tim. That is awesome, man. I love that card. That's a good one. And look at that. Came right at the end. It made us wait. All right. Liver. Shogo. Aaron Judge. Significant statistics. All right. The last regular pack. Thanks, Chris. Nick Fortes, Hans Cruz, and well, we can't say we didn't get a short print. There you go, Otto Lopez, short print rookie. We did get one. It held us all the way to the last pack, but for Toronto, Craig, there you go, buddy. Nice rookie short print. Stick that one in the back of a box. Wait to see what happens with this kid. Very nice. It's a cool picture. I love the pictures on the short prints. They're really cool. All right. Springer, O'Hearn, Strasburg. Okay. Silver packies. Let's see. That was a good last two packs there. All right. Good luck. Let's see if we can find. Well, we got some color at least. All right. Albies. Cruz, rookie, Wainwright, and Nick Fortes, rookie for Miami. Numbered 52 of 99 on the Nick Fortes. All right, Reynolds, Alonso, Polanco, and Muncy. There's an O'Neal Cruz rookie. Nice one there. Webb, Springer, and Siri. Just double check we don't have any golds. Why they would print the base exactly the same color as the gold is beyond me. Nice one for Pittsburgh. For Pittsburgh. Kenneth. There you go, buddy. All right, last silver pack. Oh, more color. Nice. All right, Josh Bell. Ernie Banks. Oh, Wander. As I wander. There you go, buddy. And Brandon Crawford for the Giants. Numbered 110 of 150. All right, guys. I want to thank everyone. That last box made things brighten things up a bit. I want to thank everyone for joining me. As always, I couldn't do this without you guys, and I do appreciate it. If you're not in our platinum break, which is coming up next, please stay safe and stay healthy out there. Like I said, we'll be back Tuesday night. Well, hopefully we'll be back tomorrow night with the Gypsy Queen break from the website. But we will be back Tuesday night with eBay breaks. So if you'd like to join us, we would love to have you. And bear with me for a sec while I put a quick hit recap together. Okay, can go over there. All right, let's see. There. These guys here. I'm loving it. I feel like this is the best, like, numbered stuff we've got, to be honest. Let's see that first, then this. All right, guys, we're doing a hit recap for 2022 Top Series 2, third hobby case break at number 18, our home run challenge cards we'll start with, so I can pick them up. Manny Machado, Max Muncy, Ramirez, and we did have a Wander Franco. Wonder. Some other parallels, numbered stuff here. Austin Riley, Blue Generation Now. We had a Wander Franco, a rookie Mojo. Very nice. Brandon Crawford, Blue to 150. We also had an O'Neal Cruz, a Mojo rookie. And Nick Fortes to 99. And our one short print was Otto Lopez, a rookie SP for Toronto. Good one there. Other numbered products, the 2022 Arroyo, Thompson, Gutierrez, the Mets, and Jock Peterson. Corey Seager to 299. Mark Cahan to 199 and AJ Alexi to 199. We had two black to 71, both for Houston, Correa and Gurriel. Couple nice ones there. A very delicious Spencer Strider, light blue to 50. That's a nice hit for the Braves. And Steven Strasburg, a pink to 50 for Washington. Then our hits, Andrew McCutchen, Major League Material for the Phils. Stanton with the throwback relic. Tony Gwynn, Silver Slugger for the Padres. And this little beauty right here for the trifecta. This is the third one of these we pulled. Bobby Witt, autograph, rookie autograph. Very nice monster hit. We love it. Boom! Give you a baby boom on that one. I'm not a boom guy, but there you go. You get one. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.